How to help a man with intimacy issues. Do you wonder if you can ever get close to a man who's afraid of intimacy? If you feel really strongly about him, it can be tough when he's so distant. Luckily, you can use expert-backed techniques to strengthen your bond with him. We'll talk about what intimacy issues are, how to identify them, and how to work past them. Here, you'll learn how to help a man with intimacy issues so your relationship will thrive. What are intimacy issues? Intimacy issues describe when someone's fear of closeness gets in the way of their ability to form relationships. Fear of intimacy can impact overall relationship satisfaction and lower sexual desire. Emotionally, a man with intimacy issues might have trouble expressing himself or letting you see his vulnerable side. Physically, a man with intimacy issues might not want to initiate sex and might struggle with being affectionate. He might seem cold or distant at times. He might have low self-esteem or think he doesn't deserve to be with you. He might even express that long-term relationships don't work for him. Intimacy issues are often caused by underlying anxiety. A man's fear of intimacy can often stem from his concerns about rejection or abandonment, which might go all the way back to his childhood. 3. In adult life, intimacy issues can come from a string of bad relationships and an avoidant attachment style, which means he'll pull away the closer you try to get. He might say he just can't trust anyone. He may even claim something like, relationships are smothering. He'll take a long time to warm up to you. He may also look for ways you'll let him down. Some intimacy issues might also stem from harmful beliefs that men can't be emotional. Signs your partner might have intimacy issues. He won't communicate. If you ask him what's wrong, he'll deny that anything bothers him. He might even say you read into everything too much. You'll help him relax if you bring up just one important topic at a time. 6. He has less experience with talking about his emotions, so model how to do this. He shuts down or talks about different topics. Request to stay on the same subject. He'll distrust anyone who asks too many sensitive questions. Start off slowly. He's always distracted. If his attention is glued to the phone, video games, or work, he might just want to shut out any serious discussions. Since a deep connection requires people to be present for each other, he'll find every way to avoid looking at or listening to you. You can continue to be mindful and give him all your focus when you're able to. He might also go out all the time. Ask if you can spend a day with him. He may also rush any quality time you have with each other. Request that he slow down and talk to you. He might also give you one-word answers or just nod when you speak. You can match his communication style, but remain sensitive. How to help a man with intimacy issues. Build emotional intimacy to deepen your relationship. Whether or not you've been able to be physically intimate with him, check in with him regularly. Ask him what's on his mind and how you can support him. 10. When you discuss both his own life and your relationship together, he'll be invested in a future with you. Ask about any stress in his life. He'll like that he can be honest, even when life is challenging. Do a kind favor for him. You can help with chores or buy tickets to an event he'll love. He'll realize how much you care. Use physical intimacy to create a sense of trust. Before you initiate any sex, focus on the sweet moments that lead up to it. See how your chemistry develops, then try to schedule intimacy with him. You'll be present for each other even with busy lives. Ask him about his fantasies and try out any scenarios you're comfortable with. Hold him after you've reconnected. He'll be able to let his walls down and cozy up to you. Plan a romantic date for him. He'll appreciate all the effort you put in for him. Listen to emotional music and caress him. You'll take the pressure off of him to have sex. Share vulnerabilities with him. When you both talk about any fears or anxieties, you'll be each other's confidants and can solve problems together.